Hi, welcome back to Cliffyland. I'm Cliff, and tonight we are continuing our 193-week tour of cooking the foods of every country on Earth, all the way around from Afghanistan to Zimbabwe. This is week number 3, and tonight we are cooking the food of Algeria. Tonight we are preparing 3 dishes. Our first one is Lahlou. That is an Algerian lamb made with dried fruit. We're also making Kesra, which is an Algerian flatbread. We'll also be making an Algerian salad with anchovies. So, let's take a look and see how this all worked out last time. Well, last time was the first time I was actually taking pictures of the food, and it sort of came out okay. The taste was average. I'd only been cooking for 3 weeks at this point. I still wasn't sure how to season the dish, but I tried a very simple one and it came out okay. Regarding the Lahlou, it is a dish that is normally eaten to break the fast at Ramadan and is rarely eaten as a main dish. It is usually eaten as something after your main dish. In terms of seasoning, one normally doesn't put salt in the dish so one can make through the fasting the next day. But we're gonna season our dish and see how it goes. Now remember, you can always check out everything about the Global Cooking Adventure at cliffyland.com, where you can see how everything went last time and catch up on where we are now. Also, you can subscribe to our live streams on Periscope and Busker. That way, if you care to, you can see them live. So, time to get cooking. First, for the Lahlou, we have 2 pounds of stewing lamb cubed, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 cup of oil, 2 cups of water, a few strands of saffron, 1 cup of dried prunes, 1/4 cup of raisins, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 pear which will be diced, 1/4 cup of orange juice. Optionally, use 1 teaspoon of orange extract, although orange blossom water would be more traditional to this dish. And about 1/2 cup of blanched sliced toasted almonds. For our Kesra, or Algerian flatbread, we have 4.1 ounces of semolina, preferably 3 parts fine grain and 1 part medium grain if available. 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 1/2 cup of water. And for our salad, we have 1 sweet red pepper, 2 medium ripe tomatoes, 1 small cucumber, 1 small onion, 1/2 cup of black olives, 6 anchovy fillets, 1 hard-boiled egg, 1/2 teaspoon of vinegar, and of course salt and pepper to taste. First, you place your lamb in a large bowl. Add cinnamon, turmeric, and ground ginger. Mix it all together. Then heat the olive oil in a pot. Sear the lamb in the oil. You'll need to do this in batches. Then return all the lamb to the pot. Add water. Add saffron threads. Then stir and bring to a boil. Meanwhile, in a bowl, add your dried prunes and raisins. Cover with hot water and let sit for at least 30 minutes. Cover the lamb and let it simmer for 45 minutes. Drain the fruit. Add the dried fruit to the lamb. Add the diced pear, the sugar, the orange extract, the orange juice, and stir. Cover, and let simmer for another 30 minutes. In a large mold, mix the semolina, salt, and whisk it together. Add the olive oil, and add water. You'll likely need more water than the 1/2 cup that was in our recipe. Knead it until it is a springy dough. You may, again, need to add more water since we had to ours. Eventually, we thought ours was good enough. Cover the dough and let it sit for 30 minutes. Chuck the dough. Divide it into 2 and roll it into flat circles 1/4 inch thick. Again, you may need to add more water here since we did. Scoop up the dough and fry it on a griddle or skillet for 20 minutes, flipping it often. Into a large salad bowl, add your irregularly cut tomatoes, julienne onion, julienne red bell pepper, thinly sliced cucumber, sliced hard-boiled egg, diced anchovy fillets, halved black olives, and 2 tablespoons of minced cilantro. Toss it, add olive oil and vinegar, and toss it again. Scoop the salad into salad bowls. Plate the breads to be eaten with the lamb, and ladle the lamb into stew bowls. Dress with slivered almonds, So, how'd it go? Well, the lamb was really good, much better than last time. And I attribute that largely to A, not serving it with the couscous, which was actually kind of bland last time, and more importantly, the fact that I learned to season the dish. It may not traditionally have salt in it, but it really needed it. So with the salt and pepper, it really brought out the flavors of the lamb and the fruit. In terms of the bread, while it was something of a disaster in the preparation, in the end it actually came out okay. It wasn't very dense, which I was kind of surprised, and it had a nice taste, though it was very filling and you couldn't finish it all. And the salad, basic, really nice, not a whole lot to say about it. The anchovies kind of stayed at the bottom of the bowl, but it was a nice, tasty salad with a number of different ingredients. That's it for Algeria. Tune in next time for Andorra. Be sure to like and subscribe. So that does it for now. Thanks for watching. Happy eating!